Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at my little bag. I look like the Black Diego from Dora Explorer. Whatever, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, what is up, Soul Fam? Now, I'm sorry for the shitty angle that I have right now, but I'm dark in the daytime and the nighttime. So no matter what I do, I'm always gonna be dark, so I gotta get the sun right here. But the first thing I wanted to tell you guys about today are the things that you do not do in your 20s. If you wanna make them successful, if you wanna crush them, I'm telling you from experience, do not do these things. First rule that you don't do is do not forget to travel. Make sure you are traveling more. Now, I'm currently talking to you guys from beautiful Bucharest, Romania. No, I'm not telling everybody that you need to travel more, but you don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to travel the world, like I said before, but what you need to do is make sure that you're getting out there. Don't sit at home smoking weed all day, getting high, thinking that is life. I know when I was younger, the only thing that I used to do when I was like 20, all I did was buy cars all the time. Every time I got paid, I would buy a new car, and I thought that that would be the highlight of my life. But when I go back and think about it, you know, it's cool that I have experiences of the cars, I have the memories, but it really didn't add up to anything at the end of the day. You know, after traveling, I didn't realize how many more experiences I would get, how much more cultured I would be, and the total amount of things that I've learned since traveling. It's one of the top things that you have to do. So like I said, you don't need to travel the world, but go on weekend trips, go on day trips, get outside of your city. I know plenty of people where I'm from that haven't been anywhere outside of their city. You know, they don't have a very fueled culture of the world. Number 2 is leave the bullshit, right? If you have shitty friends, if you have a shitty job, I'm not telling you if you don't have the means to do it right now and you're working somewhere and you just want to quit and you're just like, fuck it, I don't need another job, I'll just figure it out later. But you gotta leave the BS. If you don't have something that you're loving, if something is straining you on a day-to-day basis, if you really can't find it within yourself to want to hang out with the people that you're hanging out with, get rid of them. Get rid of everything that strains you. I know there's a couple instances in my life that I can remember, actually just in the last couple of days, bringing all my equipment that I've had with me, I had a lot of excess stuff. And one of the things that I ended up doing was I ended up losing like a tablet. I ended up losing my phone. I lost headphones. I lost a bunch of stuff because I have too much stuff with me. I start trying to care too much about stuff that really doesn't matter, and then I forget about the important things. So it's almost like an analogy of life, right? If you keep too much BS around you, you're gonna forget about the important things in life. And once you start putting those off, once you start selling off to the side, then those things might end up leaving you. That's another reason why I advocate the minimalist lifestyle. You know, it's just not keeping so many things and start worrying about the things that you care about. Love the things you keep and keep the things you love, or some crap like that. I don't know, I'm shooting from the hip. But yeah, don't keep that bullshit with you if you can get rid of it. I'm telling you, anything that's bullshit in your life. And number 3 is stop following other people. I know, especially when I was younger, man, there were so many places I wanted to go, so many things I wanted to do, but I was waiting on somebody else to do it. I was trying to figure out, you know, when they would do it, trying to figure out how I can make other people do that thing that I wanted them to do. And then I would be sitting there just waiting the whole time, and it would never happen. You know, there's plenty of trips that I wanted to go to, projects I wanted to get done, entrepreneurships I wanted to start, but then I had to take it within myself. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna just take this day. And one day I just woke up and said, I'm not following anybody anymore. I'm gonna do everything that I wanna do. If it has to be on my own, so be it. But the thing about it is, once you start doing things on your own, once you start making it successful, once people start seeing that you're on your purpose and that you are actually fulfilling the things that you wanted to do, then people will follow you. So So you have to make sure that you are not waiting to follow other people. You are not relying on others. You are not sitting by waiting until somebody else gets their stuff together before you get your stuff together. No, you go get your shizit together and you go. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever job, school, opportunity that you want to take, make sure you are doing it and that you are happy with it. Don't worry about all the other stuff. That'll fill in later on in life, but don't be afraid to do things on your own. You know, you can't follow people for the rest of your life, and if you do, it's probably not the life that you want to live anyway. So make sure that you are going ahead with your own purpose and stop following people all the time. So with that being said, I'm headed out. Yo, it's still hot. It is late in the afternoon. I'm gonna try to get you guys there, but we're headed to the heaviest building in the world. I'm kind of excited to see it, but I'm not happy to walk there. I got water in my pocket, so hopefully that'll melt before I get there. You ready to go? Let's go. Alright, so fam, yo, we're gonna work like this today because this lighting situation with me is not working. But we're gonna get back to point number 4 is stop caring what people think. As you can see, I'm in this field, or I'm in this courtyard somewhere. There's people walking around always. And even when I first started doing the videos, I started thinking, like, what are people thinking about me? Like, how do they view me right now? I feel stupid. I know I look stupid. I was nervous and sweaty. But then after a while, I just had to realize that it doesn't fucking matter what people think. These people can literally listen to what I'm saying, know what I'm saying, but in 10 minutes, they will never ever see me again for the rest of their life. So why would I care what they're talking about? I can literally lift this camera up and walk right through this courtyard, but because of this dark color thing, and there's like a serenade playing right over here in the distance, if you can see it, I won't be able to do that. You won't be able to hear me. But stop caring what people think. If you want to live an empowered life, you can't live the rest of your life thinking about what others are thinking about you. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, man, especially when you're coming up in your 20s, that shit you will never remember anyways. And that jumps me to my next point, is you are not that important. I mean, especially when I was growing up, I used to always think that everything was such a huge deal. Everything was so big. My problems were the biggest problems in the world, but it's not. I'm not that important. All of these people are walking around, doing their own thing, living their own damn lives. So anything that is going on with me, they don't care. I can literally lie here down in the street and 9 out of 10 of these people won't care. Why? Because they have their own problems. Nobody cares about your problems. So what you have to do is suck that shit up. Stop caring about people think, pick up your problems and carry that shit along with you. Because I'm telling you right now, nobody really gives a shit. So with that being said, yo, let's make it to this last destination because I'm tired, I'm hot, and my balls are sweaty. So walking up to this thing, there's like these super long paths. Actually, I kind of love them. I wish I was out here running, but I f***ing lost my goddamn headphones. That pissed me off a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, you see the struggle, man? You see how dark I get, bro? Damn, there it is, there it is. Oh, I got the light. Oh yeah, but you can't really worry about the things that you had. Just worry about the things that you have and how you can totally utilize them and make them better. But this path is super awesome. I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit. And like I said before, oh, they smell kind of nice. No, yeah, but this path is dope. All right, so fam, so we are here at our final destination, and guess what? I might be super dark, and you can't see me. The sun is definitely not casting a shadow on your boy, but today I wanted to show you guys the heaviest building in the world. This is the Palace of Parliament, and really I'm going to sum up the last two facts that I wanted to tell you guys today. Fuck out of my face. I wanted to sum up the last two things that I was telling you guys today, and number 6 is stop regretting. You want to regret less. When you're doing it in your 20s, things that we think about when we're 21 and we think it's going to last forever, and the college we didn't get into, and the school that we didn't go to, and what we're doing and our job, and we can't do our... Bro, stop regretting stuff. Stop thinking about it, because I'm telling you, one day you're going to look up, you'll be like, holy shit, 5 years just went by, 10 years just went by, 45 years old, and I didn't do what I wanted to do. So you have to stop regretting the things that you were doing. Stop regretting the choices that you made, okay? If you made some bad choices, guess what? I hope you learned from them, but that's all you have to do. You have to learn from the mistakes that you had and then continue on. Stop thinking about what I shoulda, coulda, woulda, bidda, dida, outta, did, because you didn't do it. There's a bee. I know you guys told me don't kill the bees. I'm not gonna kill it. This one's a bee. I don't know. They might have wasps in Germany, but in Romania, they got bees. But you have to stop regretting the decisions that you made or didn't make, all right? But with that being said, on the flip side, that means you need to live to the fullest, fam. You need to take every opportunity that you had. Stop regretting the girl that you didn't talk to, or the opportunity that you didn't take because you were scared that people were gonna judge you with some shit. Fuck that shit. The last thing I wanted to tell you, number 7, is you need to stop bullshitting. Stop waiting. Stop tittle-tattling around. Stop acting like life is promised tomorrow, because it ain't. Stop bullshitting with yourself. Stop telling that you're going to do stuff that you know that you're not going to do. Make it happen. Make it go. All right? Me personally, man, when I said that I wanted to start a business, I said I always wanted to own like a garage shop. I wanted to do so many different things that I never end up doing. If you are afraid to do something, you do it anyway. Stop saying that you're going to do something in the future when you have presence and you can do that shit right now. If you're able and willing and you're ready to put in the work, do what you have to do right now. But saying that you're going to do it in the future, lying to people is whatever, but lying to yourself is the worst thing that you can do. So make sure that you are doing everything you can, that you don't have any regrets, and you are not bullshitting yourself and others. So I had to stop bullshitting myself. I hope you stop bullshitting yourself. And that's all I wanted to finish you guys off with. I'm going to end this off with a nice, beautiful skyline of this big, beautiful building. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure you stay happy, stay healthy, stay motivated. This is Chris with Soldier of Life, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.